Have you ever stood in a place where time seems to stop? Where stone and silence whisper stories of 1,000 years? Welcome to Hagia Sophia, the beating heart of Istanbul. I'm your friend, the Grey Wolf of Anatolia. And today, I'll take you into a world where empires rose and dreams still echo beneath domes of gold. Those massive arches? They've seen Romans, Byzantines, and Ottomans, each leaving their mark like chapters in an endless book. The light that filters through these windows isn't just sunlight. It's the glow of history. It dances across marble floors polished by centuries of footsteps, pilgrims, poets, and emperors alike. The air inside smells faintly of incense and mystery. If you listen closely, you might hear the call to prayer blending softly with the silence of ancient hymns. A harmony only Istanbul could create. Hagia Sophia has lived many lives. A church, a mosque, a museum, and once again, a mosque. But above all, it remains a symbol of unity, of how beauty transcends belief, and how architecture can hold the soul of an entire civilization. As the sun sets, golden light spills across its red domes. Pigeons rise into the air, and for a brief moment, you feel what the ancients must have felt. Awe, peace, and the whisper of eternity. This is Hagia Sophia, not just a monument, but a living poem written in stone. Close your eyes and imagine the soothing sound of rushing water, echoing through a lush green paradise. This is the magic of Düden Waterfalls, one of Antalya's most breathtaking natural wonders. As you approach, the air becomes cool and refreshing, filled with a gentle mist that dances across your skin. The river flows with a calming rhythm, weaving through emerald trees and moss-covered stones. Suddenly, the waterfall reveals itself, a powerful cascade plunging dramatically into a shimmering pool below. The sight is mesmerizing. Water crashes against the rocks, sending droplets flying like tiny diamonds in the sunlight. Walk along the winding paths, and you'll discover hidden caves behind the falls. Inside, the roar of the water surrounds you, creating a world of sound and light unlike anything you've felt before. The mist forms rainbows that glimmer with every shift of the sun, adding a touch of magic to every moment. Further downstream, the lower Düden waterfall completes the journey, where the river drops straight off a cliff and into the Mediterranean Sea. Here, the view is breathtaking. Blue ocean, white waves, and a waterfall soaring from the heart of the city into endless water. Stand on the viewing deck and watch the spray rise into the air like rolling clouds. This is nature at its most dramatic. Peaceful yet powerful. Calm yet full of life. Düden waterfalls are more than a scenic spot. They are an escape, a breath of fresh air. A reminder of how beautiful and alive the world can be. Welcome to the ancient city of Ephesus, where stone streets carry the memories of the Roman world. Here stands one of the most mesmerizing structures of antiquity, the Library of Celsus. Its facade rises gracefully before you, a masterpiece of symmetry, elegance, and detail. Tall Corinthian columns stretch upward, supporting intricately carved statues representing wisdom, knowledge, and virtue. Sunlight dances across the marble, giving the structure an almost golden glow. Built in the 2nd century AD, the library once held more than 12,000 scrolls, a treasure of knowledge preserved through time. As you walk closer, you can almost imagine scholars gathering here, sharing ideas that shaped the ancient world. The facade tells a story of architectural genius. Layers of carved stone, balanced with precision, create the illusion of grandeur far beyond its actual size. Step through the doorway, and you enter a space filled with echoes of learning. 2 floors once housed shelves of scrolls, each carefully stored to protect them from heat and humidity. Below the library lies a hidden chamber, the tomb of Tiberius Julius Celsus, the governor whose memory this structure honors. Beyond the library, the streets of Ephesus stretch outward, the Marble Road, the Great Theatre, and the Temple of Hadrian, each adding to the grandeur of this ancient metropolis. But the Library of Celsus remains the crown jewel, a symbol of knowledge, a symbol of civilization, a bridge between past and present. As the sun sets, the library glows with soft orange light, standing silently yet powerfully against the darkening sky. It is a reminder that while empires crumble, knowledge endures, etched forever in stone. Welcome to Cappadocia, a magical land where nature sculpted dreams into stone. As the sun rises, the sky awakens with a dance of colors, soft pinks, burning oranges, and deep gold blending in perfect harmony. Then, slowly, hundreds of hot air balloons ascend into the sky, floating silently above a landscape unlike anywhere else on Earth. This is Cappadocia, a place carved by volcanoes, shaped by time, and perfected by the hands of history. Below, the famous fairy chimneys rise like ancient guardians, their tall stone pillars standing proudly across valleys and hills. The air feels crisp and peaceful, as if the entire world has paused to admire this breathtaking view. In Gorim, rock-cut churches hide in soft volcanic cliffs, their frescoes painted by monks more than 1,000 years ago. The colors, still vivid, whisper stories of faith, devotion, and survival. Walk further, and you'll find underground cities, vast labyrinths carved deep into the earth. Derinkuyu and Kaymakli extend for miles, with tunnels, rooms, and hidden chambers where communities once lived, protected from invasions and harsh winters. Above ground, the valleys stretch endlessly. Love Valley with its towering rock formations, Red Valley glowing at sunset like molten gold, and Pigeon Valley dotted with carved dovecots, each more picturesque than the last. Cappadocia's charm lies not only in its landscapes, but in the feeling it leaves behind. A sense of freedom as you drift in a balloon, a sense of wonder as you touch ancient stone, and a sense of peace as you watch the day end in a brilliant blaze of color. In Cappadocia, time slows down. The world feels softer, and every moment becomes a memory worth keeping forever. Welcome to Lake Van, a vast sapphire blue sea surrounded by the rugged mountains of eastern Anatolia. This is not just a lake. It is a world of legends, history, and natural beauty. As the sun rises, the water glitters like polished glass, reflecting the sky in shades of turquoise and deep blue. The air feels crisp and pure, carrying the scent of distant snow-covered peaks. Lake Van is enormous, Turkey's largest lake, formed by an ancient volcanic eruption thousands of years ago. Its waters are rich in minerals, so clear and bright they appear almost surreal. But the real magic begins on Akdamar Island. As you sail across the gentle waves, the island comes into view. Green hills, rocky cliffs, and atop them, the magnificent Akdamar Church, built in the 10th century. Its stone walls are covered with detailed carvings, biblical scenes, mythical creatures, kings, and saints, all sculpted with incredible precision. Inside, the church glows softly with faded frescoes, each one telling a story of culture, faith, and artistry. Step outside, and the island offers breathtaking panoramic views. Mountains stretch across the horizon, and the lake shimmers in every direction. Local legends say a mermaid once lived in these waters, calling out to a young man she loved. Her voice still echoes in the waves, or so the stories say. Around the lake, small villages welcome you with warmth. Traditional stone houses, bustling markets, and the aroma of fresh van breakfast, cheese, honey, and endless tea. As the day ends, the sunset over Lake Van is unforgettable. The sky turns golden, the mountains glow red, and the water becomes a mirror of fire and light. Lake Van is not just a destination. It is a journey into beauty, history, and legend.